Hey everybody. Okay, let's see how long it takes this thing to start up. It's an old Pentium laptop from back in the day, like 10 years ago, Braswell architecture and that CPU. So let's see. It's stock. I think it's got the spinny drive in it. All right. We got the new SSD we're going to put in and reinstall Windows. See how far we can get with it. So let's see. Wow. Okay, so it's basically unusable. So what we're going to do now is turn it off, take the hard drive out, copy all the data over onto my computer, put this thing in it, and get Windows installed and see how quick it takes then. So let's get down to business. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is remove the battery, undo the screws, and take the back panel off. All right, we are inside the old spinny hard drive. We got one memory stick. Looks like we have a slot here for something. Okay, so this slot is technically an M.2 SSD that you can get an M.2 SSD for if you want to just use this as a hard drive instead of this one that I just bought. They would be about the same speed, according to what I just looked up, 600 megabits per second. So I'm not going to use it because I don't have one. I'm just going to put the new hard drive in. Just go with the flow. Just thought I'd look that up for a second, just in case it has the newer protocols for NVMe, PCI, but it doesn't. So let's get to it. I got to take this out and put the new one in. Okay, so I'm going to initialize it, which is going to be this one. Let's get that done. I'm doing it on my other computer first before I pop it into the laptop. Hopefully now I can talk to the USB stick. My hard drive's installed. My little key is in here with Windows 10 or 11 on it, something, so we'll see what happens. I have no idea what's gonna happen. All right, after a lot of screwing around, I finally got to boot from the USB stick, which is great. What was the problem? The problem was I pulled out the original hard drive probably during an update. It was like a BIOS update, something like that. I had to put it back in and let it update the BIOS for some reason, get back to the desktop. Then I pulled that drive out, put the new one back in with the USB stick, and here we are. So let's see how quick this takes. This is the part in the past that took a really long time with the old hard drives on these old computers. So let's see how quick this one takes. Usually on a new SSD under the hood, this process rips compared to the old HD spinny drive. So it seems like it's going to take a few minutes at least to get all this done. Probably 5 minutes, I'm going to assume. This computer might be very usable with the SSD, so at least for the internet and basic stuff like that. So let's figure it out. So here we are a few minutes later, 3-4 minutes later, it's totally finished and it's restarted itself. And here we are, we're getting going. All right, it's like 10 minutes later and we're on the desktop and I'm updating Windows 10. That was quick as I thought it would be, and it's awesome. So I'm used to really long installs from the early 2000 era and beyond, where installing Windows on an HD would take forever. So this is good. I have good feelings about this computer. Let's let it finish, let it update. Then I'll see how long it takes to restart compared to the first time with the old HD. Okay, everything's all set. It's got most of its updates, but not all of them. But let's just see how quick it takes to start up and get to the desktop. Look at that. What was that, 10, 15 seconds, 20 seconds maybe? Compared to the first time, right? This is why I love installing SSDs in old laptops, because now at least it's usable. Check the internet speed, I guess. Now everything's updated, finally. Look at the download speed, awesome. It's ripping. Let's start her up and see how long it takes to start with no updating going on. Okay, let's do this. Put the timer on, everyone. It's been a long day. I probably put like 3 hours into it, you know, at least. Maybe a little more with all the updating, another hour just with updates. Spent $30, put like 3 or 4 hours into it. Let's see what we got for all of our work. See how long it takes to get to the desktop. Fully updated. Oh, look at that. So crazy. Everything's mostly loaded. A couple more things popping up, but yeah, much faster than it was, that's for sure. Completely different world. Now it's like a workable, usable computer, even if it's not the fastest, but you can still get on and get onto the internet, go to YouTube if you want, you know. It's like a basic internet computer, very basic. It runs the best on 480. It's automatic settings. For the quality is 480p is the automatic, but I tested all of them. 4K, it doesn't really play well. Same with 1440 and 1080. 720 does okay. 1080. But if you go below that, everything's good. Very smooth. Looks quality, like this one. 4K HDR. Where are we at for quality? Automatic, 480p. So yeah, I mean, 480p is pretty good looking and smooth. You can still watch anything you want. 480p is not the worst, especially when the footage is excellent. It still looks good, this 8K footage. And 480 looks wonderful. Let's just do 1080, show you what 1080's like. This is 1080. Little hiccups here and there. I mean, it still looks good. You can still see if you need to see 1080, but I don't like the hiccups, so we're gonna go down to 720. And now there won't be any hiccups, really. Nice and smooth, no real hiccups. It's just nice quality. Looks great. I swear, when it's a good shot, the pixels don't matter so much. 720 looks awesome right now. Just a beautiful shot. Alright, so that's about it. We're rocking and rolling. But for now, we're done. You made it this far. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Okay, so now what are we doing? We're installing the latest version of this onto this PC because obviously after the updates, I did it like a month ago or so. Windows is now out of date, Windows 10, so I'm gonna put Windows 11 onto it and see what happens. So wish me luck. I'll let you know how it goes when it's over. I mean, while it's been like an hour and a half to do this whole thing, it's been like the easiest process ever. I haven't done anything except run the program and let it do its thing. And it's just working so far, so I guess we'll find out really soon what's gonna happen. So yeah, it totally worked. I'm just updating everything, getting the last of the updates. I can't believe how easy that was, and do I really have Windows 11 on this crappy old computer? And the updates for security. Guess we'll find out. Thank you, Flyoobe. Guess that's what the name of this is, and yeah, very easy. Download links right there. So a couple clicks, and boom, Windows 11 on a very old PC. Let's figure out security updates. I think we're all set. Security intelligence updates right there, which is great. Everything else, malicious software removal tool. Yeah, we're getting the security updates, which is great. Update for Windows security platform. Yeah, looking good so far, so awesomeness. All right, we are fully up and running. Windows 11, full updates. Everything works. I can't believe it. We got the 2.4 gigahertz wireless kicking out right now from the router, and we're psyched. I can't believe I did it. I did it. Wow, I have to keep this thing after all. This is my test laptop. Now I can do it to my real laptop in my recording tent. That one also has Windows 10, and it's a lot more hooked up than this one. It's a lot quicker, so hopefully everything goes smooth with that one and it keeps all my data. We're gonna have to try that. Maybe I'll back the data up first. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. But that's my next step. But for this computer, we're psyched. She's done. She's over. That's all she wrote. Everything works. YouTube works. Internet works. We're psyched. I can't believe I did it. All right. I don't know if that's the end of the video. If it is, thanks for watching. If not, I'm gonna try to update my laptop in the tent and see how that goes. Maybe I'll include that in this video also, just to have two computers that we do this to. Yay! Now I'm updating my badass, awesome 17-inch old i7, you know, 7th gen i7 with 32 gigabytes of RAM. Yes, you heard that right, 32. I doubled the amount and it read it, which is amazing. That's nice. So we get double the memory and plenty of hard drive space on all my externals or whatever, even the internal, we're all good. So just gonna let this roll through, keep all my settings and be over this problem so I can move on with projects. Yay! All right, this laptop is done. Can't believe it was that easy. Windows 11. Here I come. My normal computer, my main laptop, not the desktop, my main laptop, awesomeness, Windows 11 upgrade, even though it's too old and doesn't have the right hardware. Not anymore. Thank you to Flyoobe. So I'll leave the link in the description. If you guys need it, check it out. Try it on these old computers. Kind of cool. All right, that's it for now. See you in the next video. Peace out, everybody.